What is going on, guys? It is Frankie here, and it is Sunday, May 3rd. Wow, it's crazy. We're in, it's the month of May now. It's a whole new fucking month. New shit can happen. But whatever this week, following or whatever before that, I know that I uploaded a video previously before. I don't know if it was like a week or 2 weeks ago, whatever. Anyways, that was very personal stuff for me to share with you guys, and I had been, kind of hesitant to tell that story, not gonna lie. I guess I'm just a private person. Doesn't mean that I hate anyone. It's doesn't mean that, I I'm snooty or anything. It's just, I'm just a very private person with those, that type of information, and it was kind of hard for me to tell a lot of other people who don't know me personally necessarily, you know, to let them, listen about, all of my life crap that I got going on. So yeah. Anyways, for the last, the following week or whatever, went onto Facebook one day and I noticed something, and I was not very happy when I found out this news. Konami and Kojima, I think, or whatever, and some other dude. You guys remember when they released the teaser thing for PT, Silent Hills or whatever on PS4, and I seen pretty much every video there was to see, and it looked phenomenal. It honestly it kind of blew me away. I'm not. And like the last few Silent Hill games that they did put out were They were just nothing like the first, second, or third, in my personal opinion, but that's just me. Um, Honestly, I was just like, wow, this is gonna be a really good game. It's really gonna be intense. And then all of a sudden, out of fucking nowhere, these fuckers just decide to be like, nope, no more. We're not doing it no more. Mm-mm. And it's just, kind of how I view it as is this like, uh, hey, do you want some food? Oh yeah, sure, I wouldn't mind trying that. Nope, sorry, can't have it. Mm-mm, never. I'm not gonna share it with you. Fuck off. It's kind of like that for me, and I took it to heart because that was my very first rated M for mature game was Silent Hill. I remember when they released it, it was a really big thing, and then I think following after that was, or you know what, maybe Resident Evil was first, but I'm not really so sure. I don't really remember Resident Evil being a big thing back then. I remember Silent Hill was like a very big thing for me, and to be honest with you, it scared the living shit out of me the first time I even laid eyes on it. I remember when my uncle, would play it, and I seen the whole, shebang. I seen him play the whole way through and stuff, and after that, I was immediately hooked. That was, uh, at the time the graphics were great. I was just like, wow, those are some really good graphics for a PlayStation game, and the whole survival horror thing too, and the way that the game has evolved, from because every town and city and state has their own, dark stories and secrets and all that, and it blew me away. I was a fan ever since then, and I'm really salty about this. I do not like the fact that they just kind of left it up in the air, or just like, nope, bye, and then they went on to Metal Gear Solid, and it's just like, really? and people are complaining about Metal Gear Solid, saying that, oh, blah, 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 it's not like what it used to be. Shut your fucking mouth. Because you have no room to complain. At all. No room to complain. Just think about this. They could have did this. They could have, canceled Metal Gear Solid. They could have just said, nope, we're done with that. We're not even gonna, finish it. We're just gonna leave it like that. Both of the games could have been canceled. And that would have been, making fans really more, agitated and angry. But yet they decided to leave one project kind of like up in the air, and then just kind of like, okay, well, we're gonna move on. We're gonna, progress and act like nothing ever happened. And so I did read this story or whatever, and it's just like, yeah, I don't. I don't like, even for me, I personally, I hate it when when I start something and I don't finish it. And so it's, basically kind of 100% like that. They started it, but they didn't finish it, and they're just like, meh. Nah, not today. I'm good. Kind of thing. And it's just like, I read a bunch of articles or whatever. I remember, I think the first one that I read was IGN's article on it or whatever, and yeah, no. And then on Facebook or whatever, I know that I saw a thing today or whatever, you can sign a petition for them to pick it back up and finish it, because a lot of horror video game fans and Silent Hill fans, we're pissed off. We're pissed off people, and I would appreciate the hell out of it if y'all could finally fucking finish this shit. You know what? And then after that, if you want to, call Silent Hill quits, then fine. Like, just, it's a personal pet peeve of mine, to start something and don't finish it. Start something and finish it, fools. Because I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of it. And I'm done. So yeah, that is my bitching rant about Silent Hill. Always gonna be salty about it. And, oh, so yeah, I signed a petition for it, and I think it was, they only needed like 5,000 and something more people, or whatever, because I think the petition bill was for like 75,000 people or whatever, get 75,000, people to sign the petition, not position, no English today. I heavily apologize. And so yeah, I'm probably gonna put the link in the description for all my, Konami and Silent Hill fans. Please heavily pass this around, sign it, share it with other people. I don't care. But I am on this bandwagon, and I have a mighty need for this game, to get, back into running order, do everything with it, and just, because I want to play it, motherfuckers. I want to play it, right? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other people who are just like, what the fuck? We're not okay with this. I'm not okay with this. This needs to get fixed. But anyways, as I digress into that, I don't, shit, what the hell else was I gonna talk about? Oh, actually, since I've stopped smoking or whatever, I got my, E-Leaf iStick 50 watt, right? Phenomenal battery. I, there's nothing that I hate about it at all. Like, there's just nothing. Like, I don't, there's no flaws in it. And so far, since I've been using it, it's phenomenal. It works like a charm. It really does. And yes, it does help you quit smoking. I know that some people say, oh, it didn't, e-cigs and stuff don't work for me, and it's just I always have to keep on telling people maybe you're not using, the right one. Instead of just buying that, cheap long stick looking thing. Those things suck. I remember having a few of those and it really didn't work for me. And then, oh yes, I got a new tank too. It's the Atlantis or whatever Nautilus from Aspire. I fucking love Aspire tanks. I don't have any complaints about them whatsoever. Their whole system and everything, I feel like to me it's flawless. Um, I can fire it up just fine, get a lot of vape out of it. And honestly, it doesn't. The tank and the battery itself doesn't even. It doesn't even make me miss cigarettes at all, to be perfectly honest with you. It doesn't make me miss them one bit. Beautiful. See what I'm talking about? To me, that's a lot of vape, and to me, that's exactly what I wanted. When first, when it first came out and stuff, but obviously, a couple years ago, it wasn't really that advanced yet. They're just kind of, just trying it out, and all that stuff, and now where all these Ecigs have been coming from, it's only getting better. I can only imagine, what's gonna be next for it. If they're just gonna, not sell cigarettes at, gas stations, which honestly I doubt that's never gonna happen because you're always gonna have that people who are just like, nope, I don't like this whole electronic shingig thing. I think it's witchcraft and a bunch of bullshit. It's whatever. I mean, it's your personal choice. If you still like your cigarettes, that's more than okay with me. But I have just decided that it's not worth it anymore to me. It's more worth it to me to have an e-cig. I know that works and that I don't smell like cigarettes or anything like that. I can finally, breathe and stuff, and it's nice. It's a breath of fresh air, and it's great. I love it. I am hooked. I don't think I'll be quitting my e-cig anytime soon unless I just finally decide one day to myself that, I just say, hey, I'm done with this completely. It is what it is, but for right now, it's gonna be that way for me. And that is good because I've always had a lot of health problems, ever since I was little, and I feel like, adding cigarettes to the mix isn't really worth it for me. To me personally, it's not, but it's whatever. Yes, I do smoke cigarettes from time to time, but just not as much as I did way back when. So yeah, in all honesty, I don't even know if I have anything else to talk about. I'm sorry that these videos have been kind of like I give it a week or whatever, cause my life isn't really that interesting. Like I've told you before, I pretty much, the whole week I'm working, and it's, I work the first shift or whatever, so it's like 7:30 to 3:30 pretty much. I get home, I'm tired, I don't really want to make videos or do anything like that, and when it gets to the end of the week, that's when I start to feel more energized and feeling like, you know, like myself or whatever. But yeah, this weekend was really, really wonderful out. Really nice weather. I was able to go walking downtown last night with one of my Super close friends. Oh, it was a good time last night. I'm assuming it was probably prom night last night too, and everybody and their fucking mom was out walking the streets, acting a fool. Oh man, it was a beautiful disaster out there last night, but I heavily enjoyed it. I am definitely a people watcher. That's for goddamn sure. Sitting there bullshitting, and then of course, you got your fucking crazies and stuff who just, always talk to themselves, and it's just like, I have no idea what you said, but okay, we're just gonna, leave it at that, pretty much. And so, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much been, my whole life within a week span. Not too crazy of a life I have right now. But, summer's just starting, and so let the shit show begin. And I think that's it. So I am signing off. And you know what? I hope everybody has a wonderful week. It's gonna be Monday tomorrow. Fucking hate Mondays. I hate them. They can go suck dick. That's it. I will see you guys probably next weekend. Alright, have a wonderful, wonderful week.